We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got Matt Shoemaker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point, and we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Batting second.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fisher's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch on its way. Nelson Cruz is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jake Odorizzi will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong three-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw pulls him off the bag.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fisher's under it. And that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're down. Coming to the plate now, Derek Fisher. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Derek Fisher.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up now, Lourdes Gurriel, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Batting it, the first baseman, Travis.
Next to bat for Toronto, Travis Shaw, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Danny Jansen is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 1-1 to count. One and 1. Here it is. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Shaw at second. Jansen at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw to third, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Roll.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. 3 runs already home here. Pulled toward right center field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Guerrero ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Throw up the line, but the tag, and he is out. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The batting average at .360 coming in. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Byron Buxton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Joe Carter.
The left fielder, Joe.
A swing by Carter, and this one's driven to left. Looking up is Rosario, and it's gone as they add still another. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases again in his great career.
Yeah, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments, guys. When you make your way into the 400 home run club, you're going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this game. It's rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch him perform.
In now, Billy McKinney. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario, and this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Homer Bailey is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Homer Bailey.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Bailey has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Danny Jansen will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Vigil. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Rosario is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And their runners at the corners now. Bailey pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here.
1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Randy Dobnak is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Line drive to left. Rosario is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Twins nothing. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. Shaw fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First offering on its way. Nelson Cruz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. And just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he set down 1 away. Derek Fisher the next to bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So coming to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And it's fouled away. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Mitch Garver will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
In there, 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Starting to look bleak, down 10. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the imposing power bat, Travis Shaw. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in once again, Danny Jansen. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Vigil. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there. It's top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Rosario.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Shaw will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Max Kepler stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Max Kepler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. A high fastball is in there.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Heading out towards shallow right. Vigil makes the play, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say, hey, he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. First offering on its way. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
At the plate, Billy McKinney lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Tyler Duffy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Derek Fisher comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
First things first, here's a throw over. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Line drive to left. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Jorge Polanco is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. In there, strike 2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down it.
And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Twins are set down 1-2. Striding into the box, Kevin Vigil. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Tyler Clippard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there and records the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Carter. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. To the plate now, Derek Fisher. Belted high and deep into right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is there, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Now a big fastball and he's well behind it with the swing. Guerin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 4 runs here in this half inning. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Fouled away. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Here's Miguel Sano. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Josh Donaldson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Mitch Garver is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box, Danny Jansen. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan.
A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. At the plate now, Vigil. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. But that seems a rarity in this one. Stepping in, Rosario, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fisher is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Here comes the first pitch. Max Kepler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
And a fly ball. And this should do it. Carter is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.